Greetings gamers, Ian from Platform32 and Eurogamer here. Now, sorry I haven't done a stream for a very long time. I've been like super busy with Eurogamer stuff and just general life stuff really, and especially because there's like so many new games coming out soon, and because of next gen and stuff, I've just been so busy doing Eurogamer stuff that at the end of the day I'm just like, I want to like veg out, and streams take a lot of energy, so I haven't done many recently. I will get back on them, I promise, especially once all the new games have calmed down, then I'll get back on it a lot. When it was the dry period this year, I streamed loads, and I will come back to streaming. I love doing community streams with you guys, but to make up for the fact anyway that I haven't done any streams for a while, I've raided the internet video vaults, and I have found all my old video reviews, and most of you guys will not have seen these. These are the first ever video reviews I ever did. And this first review that I'm going to show you today is a review of the game Wolfenstein for the Xbox 360. It's the one from Raven Software, and it's the very first video review I ever did. And you'll be able to tell that from the fact that my voiceover work here is absolutely rubbish. Like, I'm blatantly reading off a piece of paper. I haven't kind of developed my trademark like stupid TV voice that I kind of do now. And there's other stuff that's worth noting. The video was filmed in SD, and I've upscaled it to 720p, but the quality of the version I've got is pretty bad. The quality is just very grainy, and it was filmed, we used a very crappy capture kit, and all the footage came out really dark. So what I've done is I've brightened up the footage a bit, well, as much as possible, yeah, just try to make it look a little bit nicer. Unfortunately, the gameplay and basically just the quality of the video is pretty rough. But it's worth watching if you want to see like my beginnings, before I had my job for Eurogamer, and before I did the TV show, and just how I was when I started doing YouTube videos and video reviews. Now, this video was filmed. I think it took like a month to film this video. This was done when, at the time when I could take like a month to do videos. It didn't really matter. It's not like today when I do 2 or 3 videos a day for my job, so I have to do them really quick. So because there was a month to do it, and plenty of time to do all my video reviews, I used to put to camera pieces in where I was dressed up as costumes and stuff, try to make them as fun and stupid as I possibly could. This one, I'm dressed up in an army uniform, and it cost me £50 to hire it, which is a lot of money, but it's like an authentic army costume, and it was used in films and TV shows as well. It's a proper costume, so you'll be able to see that, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's my first ever video review. Take it away, me.
What ho, chaps, Corporal Higgers here, reporting for duty. Since the invention of these newfangled console gizmos, those damn Nazis have enjoyed somewhat of a new lease of popularity. They've been popping up all over the place in countless different scenarios, just begging to be put out of their misery. In fact, just the other day, one of my own lads said he fought back a wave of Nazi zombies. Preposterous! This definitely isn't like any war I can remember.
And this new game definitely isn't like any Wolfenstein I can remember. It does, however, feature the same protagonist, one William Blaskovich, or BJ for short. Thanks to this nickname, there are more BJs in this game than a 1980s porn marathon.
BJ, we need you defending us with the MG42! BJ Blazkowicz.
Wolfenstein follows the same mutant Nazi occult fest plot lines as the originals, but a small host of changes to the presentation and gameplay leave it feeling and looking like something completely different. Set in the fictional German city of Eisenstadt, Wolfenstein tasks Agent Blazkowicz with uncovering an SS plot to master the mysterious occult power source known as the Black Sun.
The medallion's a symbol that was used by an obscure clan of mystics. They worship something called the Black Sun.
It's typical comic book action with a wide range of mutated, undead enemies and is as far away as you can get from the gritty realism of Call of Duty or the Brothers in Arms series.
What's going on here?
Eisenstadt is split into 3 sections: Midtown West, Midtown East and Downtown. Thankfully, inspired names are not all these locations have going for them. They also act as hubs for the main story missions of the game and are in place to give a more of a free roam effect than the standard on-rails first-person shooter would have. Make no mistakes though, this isn't anything like the scope of Fallout 3. The Eisenstadt maps are tiny in comparison and take a matter of moments to navigate.
It's too dark. I can't see a thing.
To try and stop the backtracking getting boring, the developers have added Nazi patrols. If they were placed randomly it would have been a huge plus, but all the encounters seem scripted and set at certain points. They never really feel organic, like you've genuinely stumbled into a surprise Nazi patrol, or fallen into a hastily constructed ambush. The main story levels are your average FPS fare: spooky hospitals, rundown farms, weapon factories, each one feeling like a kind of by-the-numbers attempt. It isn't until the downtown missions that the battles get more intense and thrilling. Before then, the enemies and encounters are seriously easy, even on the hardest setting. Don't expect this gaming experience to last more than 6 hours on easy. Can the powers of the Black Sun and the mystical medallion help elevate Wolfenstein from an average shooter to a Nazi ball-busting bitch of an action game? Well, no, to be honest. The medallion is imbued with the powers of several crystals during the course of the game and allow you to enter the Veil.
You are now in the Veil.
A kind of parallel dimension where you can move faster and see hidden secrets and enemy weak spots. As you progress you find more crystals and are granted powers which allow you to slow time, shield yourself from enemy bullets and empower ammo to shoot through enemy shields. All well and good, but unfortunately these powers seem almost unnecessary and really wouldn't be used that much at all if it wasn't for specific set pieces which call for them. The most useful power is that of the Mire ability that lets you slow down time, and this is especially useful when it comes to playing on uber difficulty and the enemies start spamming you with grenades. However, your medallion energy will run out quickly and must be replenished by finding either barrels of Veil energy or Veil pools. You can notice the Veil pools quite easily by their very strange graphical representation. It looks kinda like how I'd imagine a fart to look if it was solid. Stand in these suspicious puddles for a few seconds and you're back in business. Sadly, the voice acting leaves a lot to be desired, and the fact that all the Nazis shout at each other in English rather than German makes it even harder to be drawn into this game at all.
Don't move! Surrender immediately!
Even the enemy AI is erratic. Most of the time the Nazis will dash to cover and pop out to shoot, but on other occasions they'll just stand in the middle of the action, running on the spot like a retarded hamster stuck in a running wheel. It all stinks of a rush job to me. There are some good points hidden away though, such as the sound effects for the weapons. Without the silencers equipped, the guns sound really meaty, especially the KR-98. When you headshot someone with that, it really feels like you're taking their face off. The destructible scenery is a plus too, especially in large battles, and it will keep you running from cover to cover, speeding up the energy and the pace of the game. So all in all, it's a very average shooter with little to no replay value unless you love collecting items, of which there are hundreds.
The cargoes the Special Operations Train carries must be protected at all costs.
It's nowhere near as bad as Turning Point or Shell Shock Vietnam, but sadly it's nowhere near as good as I would have hoped it to be either.
OSA headquarters. This is Agent BJ Blazkowicz. Wake up the director. Tell him we have to meet as soon as I land.
I used to think that any BJ was a good BJ, but Raven Software really used a bit too much teeth this time.